Alright, good day class. You are welcome to Isaac Humanitarian Foundation was e-learning platform. I remain myself, Mr. Kayode Olugbola, your English language instructor for today. Yes. Today's class, I want to take us through this topic called adverbial ordering. Adverbial ordering. What are adverbs? Adverbs, generally in English, they are words which are used to modify verbs. Adverbs are words which are used to modify verbs. Now, adverbs in English, they modify verbs by providing what? Circumstantial details about the verb based on time, place, manner, reason, purpose, condition, concession, and so on and so forth. Words that are used to supply more meaning about the verb of the sentence based on the time, place, manner, reason, purpose, concession, condition, etc. They are called what? Adverbs. Now, that's what I'm going to. This is my focus. Adverbial ordering. It is possible that when you have a sentence, you can have more than one word adverb being used in the sentence. A sentence may contain more than one adverb, meaning when adverbs appear in clusters in a sentence, there is an order of arrangement to which they must be put before the sentence can be grammatical or correct in form. Once a sentence has more than one adverb being used, there is an order of arrangement to which you will put them before the sentence can be correct. And that order of arrangement is given as MPT. That's M for adverbs of manner, we have P for adverbs of place, and we have T for adverbs of time. This is the order of arrangement used for arranging what? Adverbs whenever they appear in what? In clusters in a sentence. When you say that adverbs appear in clusters, it simply means that you have what? More than one instance. You have more than one adverbs. You have more than one adverb being used in a sentence. Adverbs that appear in clusters simply means that what? In that instance, you have more than one adverb being used. Therefore, when a sentence has more than one adverb being used, there is an arrangement, there is an order to which you have to put them, and that order is given as this formula, MPT, meaning you have what? Adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, and adverbs of what? Of time. So in your order of arrangement, it is the adverbs of manner that will come first. Adverbs of manner will come first, then followed by adverbs of what? Of place. Then in the arrangement, the last adverb that will come there will be what? Adverbs of what? Of time. So adverbs of manner, followed by adverbs of place, followed by adverbs of time. This is the formula that is what? Used to arrange what? Adverbs whenever they occur in what? In clusters. So let's see instances or examples from what our past questions to buttress this point. Don't forget the formula MPT, manner, place, and what? And time. And in English, we have said adverbs generally, they are what? They are used to what? To to modify verbs. Adverbs modify verbs by what? By showing time, place, manner, reason, purpose, condition, concession, and so on and so forth. Now, before we take examples, let me quickly take us through what? Those adverbs and their what? Their types. Number one is what? Adverbs, so that when you see them in a sentence, you can define them. Adverbs of time. Adverbs of time. Now, which words in English show time? The following words show time. We have why. We have why. We have before. We have before. We have when. Yes, we have when. We have as soon as. As soon as. We have not long. Not long. These words, they show time in English. Then we have adverbs of place. We have adverbs of place. Adverbs of place. Your adverbs of what? Of place. They include, we have where, there, here. You can see that all these are what? Are showing a specific location or place. So they are categorized as what? Adverbs of a place. Number three, we have adverbs. Adverbs of manner. Manner. Words that what? That show how things are being what? Done. Adverbs that show manner. They include, we have as if. Yes. As if what? Is showing manner in English. We have adverbs. Adverbs of condition. Adverbs of condition. This one includes what? If. We have if. We have unless. We have unless. We have until. Yes. These ones, they show condition. They show condition in English. We also have other adverbs. We have adverbs of concession. Adverbs of concession. These ones include, we have although. We have although. We have though. We have even if. Even if. We have nevertheless. We have nevertheless. We have however. We have moreover. We have whenever. Yes. Adverbs of concession include although, though, even if, nevertheless, however, moreover, whenever. These are what? Adverbs of a concession. Yes. Then we also have adverbs of we have time, place. We have adverbs of what? Reason. Adverbs of reason. Which words in English show reason? We have because. We have because. We have adverbs of purpose. Adverbs of what? Purpose. Which word in English shows purpose? We have so that. So that. Yes. So that. These are the different types of adverbs which we have in English. We have adverb of time, of place, of manner, of condition, of concession, of reason, and of what? Of purpose. Now, when adverbs appear in clusters in a sentence, we now use what? That formula, MPT, to arrange them so as to make the word expression correct in form. We use MPT. That's what? Adverbs of manner will come first, followed by adverbs of what? Of place. Place will follow. Then lastly, adverbs of what? Of time will come last in what? In that order of arrangement. So, and the adverbial ordering has to do with what? Adverbs that appear in what? In clusters, meaning a sentence that contains what? Adverbs being used in what? In more than one word instance. That is, when you have more than one adverb being used, you follow that word order of arrangement. Example 1 now. Example 1. Example 1 to buttress my points. Let's look at this example from your past question. You have the engineer worked dash option A all day long at option B worked hard on the side all day long. Option C worked on the site all day long hard. Option D worked on the site hard all day long. That's example 1. Now look at this sentence. The engineer worked dash A worked all day long hard on the site. Worked hard on the site all day long. Worked on the site all day long hard. Worked on the site hard all day long. Yes. Only one option is correct in this instance. And the correct option in this instance is the only option that follows what? Our order of arrangement of adverbs, which is what? Adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, and adverbs of what? Of time. All you have to do is what? Just check the option. Locate what? Your adverb of time. Locate your place, and then what? The one that shows manner. Manner will come first. Let's see. How did the engineer work on the site? He worked what? Hard. Hard is showing manner. So hard will come first. Hard will come first. That is the manner in which what? He worked there. Then where did he work? Which is a place. Where did he work? That is on the site. On the site. On the site. The canvas, which is a place. Now, what time did he work on the site? That is all day long. All day long. All day long. So this will be what? Our correct arrangement. This is the correct arrangement of that adverbs in cluster. So the whole sentence, in other words, the engineer worked hard on the site all day long. So check that in your option. Which particular option is that? That's what? Option B. So option B is the correct word option that has the correct order of what? Of adverbs. Take note. This is example 1. More examples on that. Example 2, I have the hit and run driver. The hit and run driver drove dash. Option A. Look at this example on the board. The hit and run driver drove dash. Option A. Drove to Abuja recklessly at 2 p.m. Option B, drove at 2 p.m. to Abuja recklessly. Option C, drove recklessly at 2 p.m. to Abuja. Then option D, drove recklessly to Abuja at 2 p.m. Yes, if you follow our order of arrangement, which I gave us, it is what? MPT, modifier, manner, place, and what? Time. Just look at the options, identify your manner, your place, and then the time. The hit and run driver drove. Now let's ask ourselves, how did he drive? How did he drive? That is the manner. The manner in which what? He drove the car. How did he drive? He drove what? Recklessly. He drove recklessly. Where did he drive to? That is what? To Abuja. To Abuja. What time did he drive? That is at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. So the correct answer will be what? Recklessly to Abuja at 2 p.m. Such that the whole sentence will now be the hit and run driver drove recklessly to Abuja at 2 p.m. So this is our correct order. Now check your options. Which of the options has that order? That word, option D. Can you see that option D? Option D is recklessly to Abuja at 2 p.m. So the right answer in this instance is what? Is option D. More examples for that. More examples. Let's have the third example to clarify our discussion on an adverbial order. I have the president sacked the minister dash. The president sacked the minister dash. Option A, unilaterally. These are the options. These are the options for the question. The president sacked the minister dash. A, unilaterally at the meeting yesterday. Option B, at the meeting yesterday unilaterally. Option C, at the meeting unilaterally yesterday. Option D, yesterday unilaterally at the meeting. Our normal order of arrangement, MPT, manner, place, and time. Now, what you will do is that you will then ask yourself the question, how did the president sack the minister? That becomes your manner. Where was the minister sacked? What time was the action performed? That's all. That gives you what your order of arrangement. Then you will now check it out in your options. The particular option that has that arrangement becomes what your correct answer. So let's see. The president sacked the minister. Now, how did he sack the minister? He sacked the minister unilaterally. Yes. He sacked the minister unilaterally. Where was the minister sacked? At the meeting. Yes. The minister was sacked at the meeting. What time was the minister sacked? Yesterday. Yesterday. So this is manner, place, and what? Time. So this is the correct answer. Then next thing, check it out in what? In your options. Which option Which option has that? That is option A. Option A is the right answer. So A is our correct answer. Now finally, last example in this aspect. Let's see this example under adverbial ordering. Okay, this is our last example. The teacher flogged the student. That's the latecomers. The teacher flogged the latecomers dash. Option A, mercilessly in the classroom during the lecture. B, in the classroom during the lecture, mercilessly. C, during the lecture, mercilessly in the classroom. Option D, in the classroom, mercilessly during the lecture. The teacher flogged the latecomers dash. We need manner, place, and time as what? Our order of arrangement. The teacher flogged the latecomers. How? Mercilessly. Where? In the classroom. Time? During the lecture. That will be our correct order. So we need mercilessly, in the classroom during the lecture. Yes, this will be our correct order of what? Arrangement. The teacher flogged the latecomers mercilessly in the classroom during the lecture. So, if that's the correct answer, check your option and bring out the correct one. That will be what? Option A. So, option A is the correct answer in that order. And to round this off, note, whenever you have, let's take as a point. Whenever you have two adverbs of time, whenever you have two adverbs of time in a sentence, the smaller comes first, followed by the bigger. Take note. So this is a special note. So you should note, whenever you have two adverbs of time in a sentence, the smaller adverb comes first in that order of arrangement, followed by what? The bigger word adverbs. Example, if I say, I will come to class. I will come to class, dash. Option A, next week, Tuesday. Next week, Tuesday. Then option B, I have Tuesday, next week. I will come to class, dash. Option A, next week, Tuesday. Option B, Tuesday, next week. Which of these two options do you think is the correct answer? Now, this note on the board explains our answer. Whenever you have two adverbs of time, the two are showing what time? Next week is showing time. Tuesday what is showing time. whenever you have two adverbs of time in a sentence, the smaller adverb will come first, followed by what? The bigger adverb. Now, between next week and Tuesday, which is smaller, which is bigger? Tuesday is a day in what? Next week. So Tuesday is smaller, next week is what? Is bigger. So the right answer for this order would be Tuesday next week. This is the right answer. So the sentence without the words, I will come to class Tuesday next week. Alright, that brings us to the end of what? Today's class. I hope you all enjoyed the class. This e-learning platform was brought to us by Isaac Humanitarian World Foundation. So let us pause there for today. I'll see you some other time. Good day, class.